Hello students. So we are going to study about some more tools of drawing, some more drawing tools. As we have studied to use different kinds of tools in the chapter 4, that we have used air brushes and the text tools, magnifier tools. These tools we have studied. Now we are going to study some more tools. Some more tools you must have tried drawing in your computer also. Some drawings you should have drawn of scenery or cartoons. So these were the drawings you should have tried. Now how to select some object. We will be studying first thing is that how to select objects in MS Paint. Object is basically of two kinds. If I can say that objects are basically your selection of object, means when you will be selecting. So these are basically of two kinds. First thing is that rectangular selection tools, and the other form is free form selection tools. See, this will be looking like this. Free form means it will be of any shape, random shape. And if I am saying that select rectangle tool means it will be looking like this. This is a rectangular tool. So how to select? We can select a rectangular tool and free form selection tool. So select a rectangular tool means you will be going to the select rectangle tool, and then from the shape option, selection shapes. So it will be going, you will be finding in select option and select rectangle tool and click and drag. It will be dragging, then it will be expanding. Drag, click and drag with the help of mouse. And then again you can select, click on free form tool, click and drag. Object to be selected. That will be getting selected. This is two kinds of, we can say, selection shapes. One is of rectangular shape, means that is known to us, and the other form is the free form, means you can generate any kind of shape with respect to free form. Free form means any kind of shapes which can be generated. Now we'll be coming to, so you can try this and you can generate this. Now we'll be coming to the other type, which is basically we'll be studying about how to generate or how to steps to cut, copy and paste objects. Cut, copy and paste object. You must be knowing about these things. That if cut means, suppose if this is one of the triangle which is given here. If I want to paste, it is here. So two ways are there. One way is I want to paste this triangle here. So one way is cut plus paste. This is first way. Cut plus paste. Means what will happen? If I be cutting, means it will be disappearing from here and it will be coming here. And paste means I will be pasting here. So this is basically cut and paste. Means it is removed from one part and it is getting in, pasted in another part. So this is cut plus paste. And the other way is also there. That if I want to see, suppose triangle is drawn here. If I want to, that here also triangle should be there. So other way is copy plus paste. Copy plus paste. So copy plus paste is basically means triangle is here. If I be copying this, copying means how you will copying, we will be discussing that. So copying means you will be copying this. First thing is you should be copying and then you will be pasting here. So what will happen in the two cases? You have seen that here also the triangle is there and here also triangle is appearing here. So what is the difference here? That you are not finding, in the first part you are not finding triangle. In cut plus paste option, in one part triangle is getting disappeared and in the other part it is happening. So this is due to cut plus paste. But if I am using copy plus paste, means it will be here also and it will be here also. This is copy plus paste. So how to use copy plus paste? So using copy plus paste is basically select an object. So here if I want to copy this part or cut this part, so I will be selecting this object. So I have selected this object with the help of a mouse, and if I will be selecting here, then right click, then you have to click on the right click of the mouse button. If you will be clicking on the right click of the mouse button, then you will be finding the option cut. First option will be cut, then copy, then paste. So three options will be appearing there. So first option you select is what way you want to paste. If you are wanting that in one part it should disappear and in the other part it should be there, so you should use cut plus paste. Or in the other part, if you are wanting that it should be remaining here also and it should be remaining here also, then you can use copy plus paste. So you can, depending upon the situation or depending upon your choice, you can use cut plus paste or copy plus paste. But the thing is, first thing is you should select the object and then right click on it. So this is basically, you can use cut, copy and paste. So cut, copy and paste, some keys are also there. Shortcut keys. Shortcut keys, Control plus CTRL plus X. This is cut key. CTRL plus Y. CTRL plus C. This is copy key. And the CTRL plus V. This is paste key. If you want to paste. So this is cut. And this is copy. And this is paste. So these are the shortcut keys. Also you can use. So, but the first thing requirement is that you should be, for using this also, you should be selecting an object. Then after that you can apply cut, copy or paste. Now the other thing, now we will be studying about paste opacally. How to paste opacally and pasting without background. Two things are there. Pasting without background means paste transparently or paste opacally. So these are the two ways. So paste opacally means by default opaque pasting is there. By default, I am saying, see, one example I am giving here. In the book also it is given. Suppose one triangle is given, this circle is given, and one rectangle if I am taking. This is one rectangle. And if I want to paste this rectangle over circle, I want to paste this rectangle. So I will be first cutting it. Cutting means if I will be selecting this object. So I am selecting this part. So I have to select this part. So this part, you are seeing that green part also is getting selected and this part also is getting selected. This triangle part is, this rectangular part is basically I have shown it by white color. So, but the green part is also getting selected. Now what will happen if I will be pasting over here? So some part, so white part is also appearing and the greenish part is also appearing. So this is pasting opacally. Opacally means you want that the things which has been selected is also getting selected here, or it is also getting pasted. That is basically opaque pasting. We will be doing this in practical part. You will be knowing it more clearly. But now we are studying theory part. So basically we are seeing that what is the use of this. That opaque pasting means the things which has been selected, all the things will be pasted in the other part. Now the paste transparently. Transparently means pasting without background. Pasting without background means here I told that greenish part is also there. A rectangle is with whitish part and the greenish part is also there. Now if you don't want that greenish part should be there, you only want the figure part. That is, your choice is that rectangle should be pasted. So you will be selecting this rectangle and you will be clicking on the paste with transparently option. So if you will be selecting on paste transparently option, then only this part will be getting pasted. I can say that this part will be only getting pasted. So only this part will be, other part will be removed or excluded from that. Now the other will be studying about some more thing is that undo and redo command. Undo is basically, you can say that like eraser. Eraser basically we know that when we are doing mistake, we want to rectify it by rubbing. So then we can do it with the help of undo command. So undo is basically we are finding in the main option also we can find that how to use undo. We can use with the help of keys also, Control plus Z. Or you will be finding in the menu also you can find that quick access toolbar. Quick access toolbar in the above menu. So here it will be quick access toolbar, you will be finding the undo option. So undo is basically you have to rectify your mistake. If you want to rectify your mistake, then you can use undo command. Means something you have drawn, you have done mistake. Suppose you have pasted this picture, and if you want to remove this picture, so you will be pressing, or if you will be using undo command, then it will be getting removed, because by mistake you have pasted. Now you are realizing once again that the thing you have pasted was correct. So that can be done with the help of redo command. Means first you have thought that what you have done is wrong. Suppose you have pasted this thing and you thought that this is wrong. Now if you are pasting, first of all you are doing undo, means you are rubbing it or removing it. Undo means removing it. Now you are realizing that it was correct. So you can use redo command. Redo is Control plus Y, or we can access from quick access toolbar. If you are using from quick access toolbar, you can use it, and you will be finding that it will be again appearing here. Redo means again, means opposite of undo means redo. So this is basically undo and redo. Now resizing and rotate. Resize means if you want to increase the size of an object or image, if you are not able to see something, so what you are doing? You are increasing the size. If the size is big, then you are decreasing the size. So that can be done with the help of resizing option. And now the rotate option. Rotate means flipping. First is flipping. Flipping means, see, if I am giving one example. If this side is here, shown here. So if I will be flipping it, means this side is shown. So this is basically flipping. Flipping means you have to rotate. So that is one side to the other side. That is flipping. And horizontal example. Horizontal means sleeping position. Now this also we can understand. This is sleeping position. Now the other position is, if I am saying vertical. Vertical means standing position. If I will be placing like this. So this is standing position. You can see in my chalk that it is in vertical position or standing position. If I am placing like this is in sleeping position. So or horizontal position. Now skewing. Skewing means slanting or oblique. If you want your image should be slanted, if it should be appearing like this, if I am saying that the image should be like this, or your rectangle or any thing should be with certain angle, so that we are using skewing or slanting or oblique image, that is known as slanting. So this we have studied. These are the some of the tools. So we will be doing practical also this part. First of all we are covering the theory part. We will be studying that first of all we will be studying that what are the uses of these, and then we will be applying in the practical part. In the video which I will be uploading after this chapter will be completed. So that will be the practical part. Now we are going through the theory part. Okay. So if you are having any doubt, so you can ask us. Okay. Thank you. Okay students, so we are going to proceed with the practical part also. As I have stated in the theory part, now I will be proceeding with the practical part. First thing is that how to select an object in MS Paint. So there are two ways of selecting object. One is rectangular selection tool and another is the free form selection tool. So I am making one object. Suppose this is the object. This is basically an object. I am coloring it also with the help of fill in colors.
So I have colored it. Now I have to select this. So selecting means there are two ways of selecting it. Select, one is rectangular form. So this is rectangular form of selecting an object. I went to select option, and from the select I have clicked on rectangular form, rectangular selection. Now the other option, I can say that the other option is for selecting is the free form, means any type of shape. If you want to, suppose I want to select from this part only, so this can also be selected. So this has been removed. So this is free form. So I have stated that there are two forms of selection. One is rectangular form tool and the other one is free form selection tool. So these are the two kinds of selection tools. Now we'll be proceeding further. Steps to cut, copy and paste. Cutting means it will be removed from one part and it will be displayed in the other part. So I'll be selecting this object with the help of rectangular tool. I am selecting it. Now see, I am right clicking it and you are seeing cut option. Cut option means it will be removed from this part, and right click again and you will be pasting here. So it will be pasted. So it is pasted and now it is pasted. So this is cut and paste. So one more example I can say, simply say that if I am having one object like this, I am filling it with color orange. See, I can select this with the help of rectangular selection tool. I am selecting it with the help of rectangular selection tool, and when I am selecting it, right click, or the other way is Control plus X. This is also one of the way. And where you want to paste, there you can paste also with the help of Control plus V. So you can paste it here also. So this is Control plus V option. So this is the way of selecting, cutting and pasting. Now the other way is that if you want to copy this, copy means it will be remaining here also and it will be remaining, means duplication, that is known as copying. So I have selected this object, right click and copy option is there. Now you go to the anywhere in the drawing area and you right click and paste. So you'll be seeing that two objects are now there of orange colors. This is copying, or we can say that this is copying method, copy and paste, or we can use cut plus paste. Cut means it will be removed from one part and it will be displayed in the other part. Copying means duplication we can say. It means one part is there, so the other part it is also there. So that is known as duplication. So now we'll be moving to how to select an object transparently, and so that will be seen. See, cut, one more option I would like to show. See, I have selected this object and if I will be filling the color with red color. So see what I am doing with the cut option. Once more I am showing one more cut option, how it is happening and how it is working. So right click and cut, or you can directly press Control plus X, means it will be cutted. I have selected, that's why it is not getting cut. Control plus X means it is getting cutted, and Control plus Ctrl plus V means pasting. So that is pasted. Somewhere you want, you can paste. So you are seeing that from this part it has been removed and it is copied, pasted here. And copying means if you are selecting this object, I have selected this object. Now if I want only this, or if I will be selecting this, if I am selecting this part, so copy means Control Ctrl plus C, and if I want to paste here, So you will be seeing here that it is shown in both the part. One duplicate has occurred. So I have explained the shortcut keys here. You can use shortcut keys or simply right click, select the icons and you can right click on it. Now we'll be discussing steps to paste an object transparently, or we can place it opaquely. So two ways are there. First of all, I'll be drawing one circle. I am drawing with the color as stated here. Circle I'll be drawing with red color, coloring it with red color. Now the other part I am drawing is a rectangle. I'll be drawing with the help of yellow color. I am taking yellow color and I am drawing it. So this is the way of I have drawn. Now we'll be studying about, first of all, that how to select an object opaquely. Opaquely means background will be also applicable there. Means you'll be seeing what is the background here, white color. So you'll be seeing what is happening here. Then we'll be giving the conclusion. So see from here. And I have to paste it over the rectangle. So I am cutting it and I am pasting over the rectangle. So what will happen? You will be seeing that opaquely, or you can paste it obliquely. So I have selected it transparently. Now first of all, I want to show that how it is happening. Suppose I have selected, and in this option you see that transparent selection has not been checked or ticked. So means you will be seeing that white background will also be included. If I am copying and then I am pasting it here, so what will happen? You are seeing that white background is also covering the some part of the rectangle. So this is basically that selecting or pasting an object opaquely. Opaquely means you are pasting an object with but the background is also getting affected. Means whatever part of the selection is there with the rectangular part is with the background, that is also being displayed. Now if I will be selecting like this, again I am showing one way. See, I have selected, and then from the option I am ticking on this. See, now this option has been ticked. So see what will happen now. And now I will be copying it. See, only circle is being displayed here. And if I have selected this, so what was the thing which has been displayed? You can see that if I will be pasting from here, if I am removing this transparent option, and if I am selecting this with the help of rectangular tool, so what will happen? Again you see, and you can find the difference, that copy, and if I will be pasting here, so you are seeing that white color also has been displayed. So this is basically opaquely pasting, and this is transparent pasting. Transparent pasting means you have to click on the transparent selection option. So this is the way of selecting an object or pasting an object transparently or opaquely. Transparent means without background, and opaquely means with background. So we can use two more ways. If suppose I have done mistake, I have selected this part only, so this part will be removed. So the other way what we can do is that right click, or we can press from the here, we can go to the option, or we can directly press Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z also we can press, or undo option is also there. So undo option if you will be selecting, so what will happen? It will be getting back to its own position. See, Ctrl plus Z, Ctrl plus Z, if I am pressing, so it is getting back to its original position. Again if I want to see that it was correct, so it is Ctrl plus R I am pressing, so it is getting back to its original position. So Ctrl plus R, Ctrl plus R, redo means it will be again going back. Suppose I am selecting this object and I am removing it. See, now if again I want to, I thought that this was my mistake, so I'll be clicking CTRL plus Z, so it will be giving back to its same position. Now with the help of now I realize that it was correct, so what I have to press, Control plus Y. So if I am pressing Control plus Y means redo, it is going back to its own position. So this is up to redo option, and we'll be discussing the remaining parts in the next class. We have covered theory up to this part, that's why we have discussed up to this. Okay, so hope you enjoyed it, and if you are having any doubt, then you can ask us. Okay, thank you.